Have you ever noticed that one person who almost never posts their photos online? No vacation pictures, no birthday selfies, no big life update. In a world where visibility equals value, their silence feels unusual. But here's the truth. Not posting photos isn't random behavior. In many cases, it reflects a very specific psychological profile. Let's break it down. 1. They don't seek digital validation. Most social platforms are built on feedback, likes, comments, shares, and every notification gives the brain a small dopamine hit. But people who rarely post photos often aren't wired for that loop. They don't depend on external reactions to feel confident. Their self-worth isn't tied to engagement numbers. Instead of asking how many people saw me, they ask, am I proud of myself? That's internal validation, and it's a powerful trait. 2. They separate identity from image. For many people, online presence becomes part of their identity, but those who don't post photos tend to keep a strong boundary between who they are and how they appear. They understand something important. An image is a performance. Identity is private. They don't need to constantly update the world about their existence. Their life feels real even without proof. 3. They value control. Sharing a photo means giving up a little control. Once it's online, it can be judged, saved, misinterpreted, or compared. People who avoid posting often have a high need for psychological autonomy. They carefully choose what parts of their life stay public. It's not fear, it's intentional privacy. And in a hyper-exposed world, privacy is power. 4. They're less driven by comparison. Social media naturally triggers comparison. Who looks better? Who travels more? Who's more successful? Some people recognize this pattern early, so instead of competing in a highlight reel economy, they step out of it. They don't want to measure their life against edited moments. They focus on progress in the real world, not performance online. 5. They prefer depth over display. People who post less often communicate more meaningfully. They value real conversations over public reactions. They would rather have one deep discussion than 500 passive likes. And psychologically, that suggests emotional maturity, choosing substance over attention. So next time you see someone who never posts their photos, don't assume they're insecure or antisocial. They might simply be self-contained, grounded, emotionally independent. They don't need visibility to feel valuable. And in today's world, that's rare strength. If you enjoy decoding human behavior and understanding the psychology behind everyday habits, subscribe because here we don't chase trends. We decode minds.